Welcome back, everybody. Having a great time on Talking Sports, getting ready for college football. Games kicking off here in just a couple of minutes, and a whole day and night of college football action. Is this a great country or what? You can turn on the TV at 11 o'clock, and about 12:30, 1 o'clock, you're still watching that late Pac-12 game. I mean, it is just, it's unbelievable what a difference it is from when, I was a kid just a few years ago when there was like one game on in the entire day.
Yeah, way back there, Kip.
Kip's catastrophes. Last week I went 1-1. I should have done better. I had a lot of good picks in our analysis section. I did, it's kind of a full circle thing today because I went with Willie Taggart and Florida State last week.
Good job.
They should have won the game. They were getting 13.5. They lost late 28-27. But Willie Taggart's at Florida State because he left Oregon. And Oregon's coached now by Mario Cristobal, who was a Saban assistant at one point and a really good up-and-coming young coach. Oregon, right here on ABC 3340 this afternoon, 2:30, they host the Washington Huskies. This is a big game in the Pac-12.
Yes, it is.
Oregon's been a surprise team doing very well, and they're getting 3 points at home. But I got to tell you, Kip's catastrophe, the successors team, I went with Willie Taggart last week. I'm not going with Cristobal this week because I like the Washington Huskies. I think this is a team that we've been high on all year.
Yes.
Ever since the close loss to Auburn, they've been playing well and clicking out in the Pac-12. Kip's first catastrophe, Oregon +3. I think Washington wins in Eugene, which is a tough place to play. My other one, I'm going to go back to the SEC. I already tipped you off on this. I don't think South Carolina is going to Houdini another victory in Columbia. I think it's Scarmicci's going to play again this week. He was a hero against Missouri's leaky defense. A&M's defense looking pretty stout. They basically told Kentucky, Benny Snell, he's not going to beat us. You're going to have to come up with something else. They did score on a jet sweep, but that's the only offensive touchdown Kentucky had in that game. And the Cats had been on a good roll. I like what Jimbo Fisher's doing here. He completes this circle because the reason Willie Taggart's at Florida State is because Jimbo bolted to Texas A&M. So I'm making the circle here. I like A&M in this game. So Kip's catastrophe number 2. South Carolina +2.5. I say they do not win at home and they do not cover.
All right, I'm going to take that ball, and I'm finna run with it, ladies. Run with it, ladies and gentlemen. The Pope of college football right here going to give you 2 big winners this weekend. They're going to win straight out. They're not going to need the points, but take the points anyway. I like Nebraska to get their first win in their conference this season.
Wow, that'd be a big upset.
+8.5. Take the 8.5 points. I think they'll win this game straight up, but take the 8.5 points. It is gold. You get your power bill paid. You get your water bill paid. Pay off that woman you've been needing to pay off. The other game, ladies and gentlemen, listen right here. I'm going to give you another straight out winner that's getting 7 or more points in college football today. The Pope of college football says Wisconsin. +7, ladies and gentlemen. They will win that game straight out, beat Michigan head up, but take the 7 points and take the 8.5 point and see Nebraska. Put them 2 teams together, get paid, Kip.
Well, how about that? We should get paid because we just promoted all 3 games on ABC 3340 today. Coming up right after we leave the airwaves here, you have those Nebraska Cornhuskers in Evanston, Illinois, to play the Purple Northwestern guys. Northwestern, a heavy favorite here. Also, the afternoon game, I talked about Washington and Oregon, the big game out in Eugene. And tonight from Michigan Stadium.
The Big House.
The Big House. Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines. The legend says they go down to the Cheese Eaters tonight. Those are the 3 games today on ABC 3340. So that's going to be fantastic. Final thoughts. I know everybody really likes us to focus on the games close to home here. You think Alabama's going to score a historic amount of points again? Is Coach Johnson from the basketball program going to start hanging out there and see how to score all these points?
I don't know. There's going to be 2 big powerhouse teams in the state of Alabama today that's going to rumble, ladies and gentlemen. The Alabama Crimson Tide. the UAB Blazers.
The Blazers, I think they're at Rice today.
Yes, take them.
And of course, Troy's having a great season.
Yes, they are.
We need to focus more on some of these in-state teams that are doing really good
Yes,
things.
they are. It's not the Auburn Tigers.
It will be very interesting to see Kirby Smart at LSU today.
Yes, going to be a big one.
This is going to be a huge game. Georgia all of a sudden has a tough 4-game stretch here.
Oh, yeah.
They got LSU, they got Florida, they got Kentucky, and then they got Auburn. I mean, so the fun is over. Kirby Smart, it's time to put up or shut up.
Yeah, now it is a young team. You made a great point. Georgia, if you're going to be the Alabama of the future, now is the time to prove it.
If you're going to be the man, you got to beat the man.
And you're not the man.
Hey, we're out of time here. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next week right here on Talking Sports. Have a great football Saturday.